5 customer communication mistakes that is costing your business money. My name is Erica Crouppen, and I'm the owner of Crouppens, Poopin', Scoopin', and I create content over here on the Scoop Start channel for Poop Scoop Millionaire. And I've been in business for a little under 7 years, and I realized I didn't have a lead problem. I had an issue with communicating with my customers effectively to convert them into actual customers. So in this video, I want to tell you some mistakes that I have learned throughout my years in business. Mistake number 1, not responding back quick enough. I would get a lead in, I would see it, I would read it, I'd say, oh, I'll respond later. We all know how that goes. Out of sight, out of mind. And then it's been 24, 48 hours. That is absolutely unacceptable. It's speed to lead with these. I learned this from people that are growing their businesses quite quickly and people that have been in business for a very long time and have high conversion rate. Now with my business, as soon as a lead comes in, I have a copy and paste message that I send. Thank you, John, for reaching out for the Pooper Scooper services. Before I put your quote together, is there anything specific I should know about your property? Also, have you scooped up the waste from the winter? Will you need a spring clean? Something along those lines, just so I'm touching base. Now, I don't have automations built in my system like some people do, so I am doing this manually, but as soon as I see that coming in, I'm touching base with them. There's no more waiting hours, days. Unacceptable. Speed to lead. Mistake number 2, being too confusing and just talking too much. Too many options confuses a customer. If somebody asks you about your business, you should be able to explain it to them very clear and very concise in under 15 seconds what you do, and be able to explain your services. So if somebody was like, Pooper Scooper business, what is that? So happy you asked. We are a dog waste removal business that takes care of residential and commercial properties where we go and take care of the dog poop so the customer or the residents don't have to. Boom, done. If somebody's like, well, what kind of services do you offer? Perfect. We offer weekly or bi-weekly recurring services, or we offer a one-time cleaning. That's it. Crisp, clear, concise, straight to the point. You don't want to oversell. You don't want to give too many options. I learned this when I was an esthetician and I was selling skincare. Yes, I could sell them 15 different products. Eye cream, face cream, day cream, night cream, sunspot cream, exfoliation, vitamins, all of it. The max we ever promoted or suggested was 3. We never went overboard because that's when people got confused and they got overwhelmed. And we never want to overwhelm somebody because confused and overwhelmed people don't purchase. Number 3, not confirming important details such as billing and payment frequency and payment amount and service day and frequency. These are the 2, 4, I don't know, whatever the number is. These are some of the biggest talking points within the business. People want to know when you're going to be there and they want to know how often. If they signed up for weekly, they expect for you to be there once a week. If they signed up for bi-weekly, every other week. Some people think bi-weekly means 2 times a week. Get clear with your description with that. And then same thing for payments. If you advertise your payments as like weekly pricing and you're like as low as $27.50 per week, but then they see that you're charging them $110 for the invoice, they're like, wait, I thought you were $27 per week. Oh yes, well we do our billing once per month. You just want to be very clear. Okay, we do our billing once per month. It's on the 1st of every month. It gets auto drafted at 9 p.m. with your credit card on file, and that takes care of the entire month. We are pre-billed, so there's no surprises. Number 4, not validating customer issues and experiences when emotions are high. If a customer is upset or dissatisfied with your service, don't skip over that. Hear them out. Figure out why. It's important to have these conversations. And even if it is a difficult customer, you still want to be able to hear them out, let them explain what's going on, and then try to rectify that situation. Because for every mad customer, they're going to go off and they're probably going to tell 10 people how crappy your business is. And they're going to probably leave you a bad Google review, which sucks. So when you're speaking to them, hear them out, validate their feelings, and offer them a solution. And you want to make sure you're doing this quickly. And number 5, you only reach out to customers or talk to them when there's a problem. Why are you not touching base with your customers more frequently? If not every week, you don't have to do that, but maybe once a quarter. Just check in on them. Make sure they're happy with how service has been going. Ask them if they're bi-weekly service, hey, have you ever thought about switching over to weekly service for the summer? Or if they're weekly customers, hey, have you ever thought about switching over to twice a week for the summer? Or just something to touch base with them to let them know that you are thinking about them. You want to make sure that you're providing excellent service and they're just more than an invoice to you. And you don't have to call. It's as easy as sending like a quick text message around the holidays, or a thank you message, or a thank you email. Or you could go the extra step and do Christmas cards or like little gift bags that you hang on their door if you want to be extra fancy. Good communication doesn't just keep the customers happy, it makes you more money because the customers are going to stay with you longer. They're going to recommend other people to you. They're going to share your stuff on social media. And this is the best way to build rapport within your community. And if you haven't dealt with angry customers yet, or you have and you're kind of like, I don't really know how to deal with them, go ahead and click this video where I talked about dealing with angry customers and how I handle them. And if you haven't checked out the Poop Scoop Millionaire community over on School, I want to tell you, you are missing out. There are over 800 like-minded individuals in that community that's sharing so much amazing advice. I wish that I would have had this when I got started in business. It was just me searching stuff on the internet, trying to piece things together from anybody and everybody that would talk to me, and it was a struggle. But it's not like that anymore. And it's been so impressive to see a lot of new people in the business are able to gain customers so quickly. It blows my mind. So definitely go ahead and click the link down below to check out the School Poop Scoop Millionaire community.